Day trading, day trading, day trading. You want to be a day trader? Oh, hello guys. So what are the cons of day trading, guys? What are the negative aspects of day trading? In this video, we're going to talk about the things that nobody talks about on the internet. And also, we're going to talk about the pros before we get into the negative stuff when it comes to trading in the stock market. But this isn't just for stocks. This could be relatable by anybody who's trading, paper assets, whether it's Forex, cryptos, or commodities itself. But because I trade stocks on this channel, and if you don't know who I am, my name is Zeb Monopoly. I'm a stock trader. I teach you guys how to do the same thing on this channel. I've got plenty of tutorials for you guys, so make sure to follow this channel and we'll put your foot through the door with my tutorials. Here is the laptop that I use for trading. Unfortunately, I do not have, the big setup behind me, so you might not know that I trade stocks. So today, guys, we're gonna talk about the cons. Well, first of all, what are the pros of trading? If you follow this channel, you'll realize that I make money within 5-10 minutes, sometimes even 20 minutes. A week's salary if I was working 9 to 5, sometimes a month's salary within minutes. And that is the pros. You can trade using a laptop from anywhere in the world. Those are the positive sides of trading. But what is the opposite of making money in the stock market? Well, it's obviously losing money. You'll realize many traders tell you 95% of traders lose money, and there is a reason behind that, right? It's not because of the stock market itself, it's not because of how volatile the stock market is, it's because of the trader themselves, the beginner who goes into the stock market. So, obviously, the cons of trading is that if you don't know what you're doing, you will lose money. When a beginner starts, they will jump straight into opening up a brokerage account and putting money into that brokerage account because they've been enticed by the stock market, and they will skip the first stage and they'll go straight to the fifth stage, which is opening up a brokerage account and putting money in. So they will skip the education, they will skip the practice stage, and I always say make sure to put in at least a month of practice using a framework that you can follow. Because many people go into the stock market thinking that if they buy the dip, because they heard someone talk about buy the dip, if you buy the dip, hand on my heart, you're going to get wrecked into the stock market. You will get wrecked. You will lose a lot of money if you think that making money in the stock market is buying cheap, selling high, right? Which is not true. In the stock market, when day trading, yes, with swing trading, that's the way to go, but not every stock that you buy is worth buying in the first place. So this buying the dip thing is a myth, and it will wreck you in the long term. I will talk about it by the end of this video, hopefully. So many people go into the stock market like headless chickens, and I say this with all respect, and you'll notice many people will lose money because of that. So this negative aspect can be tackled, guys, if you put in a lot of time educating yourself and practicing. You cannot skip those. If you skip those, then you will fall into the negative aspect of trading, and that is losing money. Okay, number 2, emotions. Now guys, you'll realize when you go into this industry, the market is going to take over your life, and you're going to be walking around with a phone 24/7. So you'll go to the toilet and the phone is going to be in your hand, and basically you're always checking your portfolio. If you're swing trading, if you're day trading, you're always checking the news. You're at a party and you take out your phone, you're looking at the chat if you're part of a chat room, and you're constantly just in the zone 24/7. Now that is a good thing because you're getting embedded into the market, but it is also a bad thing at the same time because it is taking over your life. It is controlling you, so you need to manage it. And that goes vice versa. If you have a lot of clutter in your life, you need to declutter your lifestyle. So you need to just focus on the stock market and get deeply embedded into the market in order to succeed in the long term and basically make money consistently, find your edge, and make those large sums of money. So declutter your life, guys. You need to have your mind just set on the business. So you'll realize I live a simple lifestyle with very little things that are causing me, overthinking and whatnot. So you need to go into the market with no emotions altogether, especially if you go out drinking on the weekend. Cut that shit out, because you go in on Monday, you are hungover, you will not make the right decisions in the stock market. So don't have fights with your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend before going into the market, and don't let anybody control your emotions and basically have you distorted, because you will make wrong decisions into this market when trading. Those are the cons. You need to work on those things, guys, and we covered that previously a year ago on this channel. So this leads us on to the actual emotion of trading. Now, trading is psychological. I said this previously. My style of trading on this channel is fundamental, psychological. everybody can understand the psychology of traders. Many people that start in this industry don't know what the trader is thinking. Therefore, they don't know which side of the trend to go on. So my style of trading is fundamental and psychological also. Therefore, I know that there's hype and there is fear. If you think you're the only one who is greedy, if you think you're the only one who is scared when trading, you are wrong. Every other trader out there is feeling the same way. That means I'm going to trade based on that hype and that fear, on that greed and on that fear also. So once you understand the psychology of traders, you'll understand where the market is going and how the stock is going to behave, because you will realize that the candlestick is influenced by volume. This volume is related to the psychology of traders. When an earner report comes out, a positive earner report comes out, or a biotech penny stock comes out with FDA approvals, you will realize there's a lot of hype coming into this market. You will realize a lot of people are jumping into the stock, and that's because a lot of people are getting hyped up. Therefore, that stock is going to spike in value. The candlesticks are going to spike in value also. Psychology. So that is the emotion of trading. You need to play on it, right? So you need to use it to your advantage, but also you need to not be that person who is scared and also greedy at the same time, because you will get wiped out in the long term. Now, as humans, we are so greedy that sometimes we get in our own way of success. We are also fearful, and we also get in our way of success. So once you manage those emotions and understand the psychology of trading, you will be profitable and successful in the long term, playing off that psychology, playing off that fear and the hype in the market, guys. So those three things, those are cons, but also there is advantages to those if we can manage them. Everything I said here can be managed, so it's not a con fully, but these can be managed. Don't skip those steps that I talked about, and mark my word, my word, you will find yourself being profitable, successful in the long term if you remain in this market. Okay? Pros are you can make money in 5-10 minutes. The cons are, well, you can lose money if you don't know what you're doing. It's going to take over your life in a way. It could be a good thing, it also could be a bad thing, but the bad things can be managed. And also, it's emotional, but that emotional attachment or that emotion can be used to your advantage, and also you'll be playing and profiting off this emotion. Okay? So, that's all I want to say. If I missed anything, guys, put it in the comment section, but I don't think I missed anything. This is the bulk of trading. Every single trader out there needs to know that. Basically, if you want to succeed in this market, you need to know these. Do not underestimate these, because you will lose a lot of money. You will get wiped out, and you will say goodbye to this market because you skipped the education and the practice stage. You let the market control you. Therefore, you're going to have a lot of fights with your friends, whatever, because you're going to be too heavily embedded into the market. It's a good thing, at the same time it's a bad thing. So you need to manage that also. And the emotional side of things also needs to be managed and used to your own advantage. Play off the hype and fear. Okay, see you again for more videos. I appreciate you for watching, guys. If you got value here, if you understood a thing or two, smash that like, turn the notification on, and also put it in the comment section if I missed anything. Ask any question, I will answer your questions within the first few seconds, minutes of uploading this video. Don't forget that notification and that like, guys, if you learned a thing or two. Follow me on Instagram, as Simply Zed, if you want. I will leave tutorials in this comment section, so you will have a look at what I'm talking about here in more details. Tutorials that will give you an edge, basically a framework to follow, and that is just the basics. The rest, well, that's history. Peace and love, guys. Just like always, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you for more videos just like always.